since I was a kid, I've just been really competitive. I've just always
Hmm.
losing like a lot. And seeing myself losing, it sucks, right? But the truth was, in my life, I've had a lot of failures, which now I'm realizing is a good thing, right? Because later I will have less failures due to my failures that I'm having right now. But yeah, I mean, at this point, I feel like I'm just, like sort of, what's it called? I'm adjusted to failure. And now I don't feel too sad about failure. When I fail something, I just feel I don't immediately see it as a chance to grow because yeah, I mean if you fail at something, you're going to be a little bit sad, right? But in a few days it comes to mind that oh, I failed. What can I do to win next time? Right.
Hmm. I mean, one way of looking at learning is when you encounter a problem or you encounter a situation, and what the skill set you have is not enough, and that's where you learn. Even though some people can look at that as failure, it's when you actually fail, when you tell yourself, hey, I'm not enough, what can I do to be enough? That's where you learn the most. And it's something that so many people are, I guess, scared of nowadays or very adverse to nowadays. And it's something that we need to bring back because of how much, I mean, you are exhibit A, how much it's improved your life. I'm actually also a very, very competitive person as well. And it's something that I have encountered so much, so badly. I'm a person who is very high in neuroticism. For those of you out there who don't know what neuroticism is, long definition short, it's just how you encounter negative emotion. Higher neuroticism means you experience negative emotion more. Anyways, I am someone who is very high in neuroticism, and I'm also a very competitive person. So when I face these challenges and I fail, it is bad. And the one thing that I've learned, and one thing I'm kind of coping with, one method I use to cope is that I learn as much as I can from every single failure. And honestly, I see a little bit of that in you where when you fail, even at camp, even during our program, you immediately excel the next day so much higher just because of that failure. I think it's a great motivation.
Yeah, actually there's one thing I didn't like about the way you said that. That what can I do to be enough? And I
Mm,
feel like as humans, right, there's not really anything you can do to quote unquote be enough. The only thing
mm.
asymptote, it's like in mathematics, it's like an asymptote. You can keep getting closer and closer to it, but you will never reach it. It's not attainable to be quote unquote enough, right? You could be enough for your family, you could be enough for your friends, but you can't be enough as a human being. You can only improve, you can only strive to be enough, but you can never be enough.
Yeah, no, that is actually, thank you for calling me out on that. I guess the definition of enough is always like ever changing. I mean, as you grow and as you become a more and more accomplished person, what categorizes as enough for you constantly changes. So yeah, you're right. Maybe I don't word it as enough. Maybe I word it as what can I do to have succeeded in this situation?